Hello, my fellow adventurers! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to Throne and Liberty. Guys, the update for 2.12 is here, and we've got a bunch of things to look over to. Normally, I take you through all of them in like a couple episodes. I feel like a lot of it I can do in like one episode, and then there is apparently a new storyline, contents detail, so interlude between after chapter 14, interlude the order of something something something. I can't really read it, but normally it does this, but with this one it doesn't. So we're gonna have to check out that one in the previous episode, guys. Overall, the patch notes is basically a bunch of fixes to all the DPS classes. I could say there's a couple increases in the DPS classes, and then healing got nerfed along the way. Like completely. If we quickly look at healing touch, 16% lower healing, guys. That's a huge nerf on healing touch. And then if we look in the other skill tree for healing, so if we would go to a cooldown, no, they're both the same. I'm gonna need to switch my, no, that's not. Why cannot everything switch when I want it to switch? Skills, there we go. And then for, where the hell is it over here? For swift healing, they did lower the amount of mana that it will cost. Normally, if you cost it one time, the second time, the third time, and the second time will cost more mana. Basically, it will cost the same amount of mana, but they also lowered the healing that it does. So healing in total got a complete nerf. Limit Break does not reset Fountain of Life anymore. So you cannot place a Fountain of Life, then reset it with Blitz, and then set it again, place it again. So, like I said, DPS got a boost, healing got a nerf. Like in every freaking MMO I ever played, healing always gets nerfed. And it's already hard enough to keep 6 people in one party alive if they're not completely maxed out. If they're not like the best players around, it's hard to keep 6 people alive with only a couple of AoEs and single target heals. Like, it is really hard to heal in this game, I find. Some people might say, like, it's really easy. I'm having a hard time, and they're making it even harder on me. But, yeah, there we go. That's it for the patch notes that basically I saw. We've got a bunch of things to look at, so let me quickly go grab my set again. Skills, yeah, that's done, that's done. The weapon mastery, heal. See, I hate that I need to switch everything up. I wish I could just go, I want to go loadout number 4. Loadout number 4 is this damage or whatever, right? So, first off, we're gonna log in, Amadoy Expedition. Of course, we are gonna go, yeah, people talking about the Golden Goose Morph. Yeah, apparently minis and the costumes, guys. So, Amadoy Expedition, 8 hours, we are getting extra rewards. We are getting Fortune Stones. Now, this is for a separate event. Now, a lot of people are wondering, what can you do with Fortune Stones? Well, you can't do anything with it. You basically just collect them. And what happens with the Fortune Stones, so if you go check out the event calendar, Fortune Stone check-in. So every time you check in, or if you do anything, where was it? Fortune Calling event. So if you click on this one, collect Fortune Stones as you explore the world. Fortune Calling event begins now. So it lasts for, let's see, up until the 12th. So I would say 2 weeks. The Fortune Stones you collect will be returned to you as a special gift after the event ends. The more you collect, the more exciting your reward will be. Now, I think the max amount, because that's what they're talking about on the page, guys, the max amount of reward that you can get is an Arch Boss Weapon Selection Chest. Is it a weapon selection chest? It's a selection chest, guys, but from Arch Bosses. So grab as many as you can. You will get them from Mystic Keys, you will get them from your contract, you will get them from Dimensional Contract tokens, from your dungeons, you will get them from anywhere. So collect, play the game as much as possible. Secret dungeons have, yeah, that's done. We also now have a new dungeon. A 4-man dungeon that brings us a new accessory, guys. Earrings has been introduced into the game. Now there are 5 different earrings to look at. So I'm quickly gonna bring out a web page, and then we can basically talk about all the different earrings that are in the game and some of the new systems that these earrings will bring, because there is new ways to avoid stuff or take less damage. weirdly enough. So yeah, let's take a look. So if I go to throw in a little bit of quest log, guys, where I actually have my complete, like, my biz set up, where I actually look at what gear I want, what specs I want, what resonance effects that I want to actually get the max amount of stats out of it. We can also see now that we have an extra slot in here, and that is for the earrings. And these are all the different earrings we can get in the game, guys. Blood right earrings, dexterity perception, front evasion, and side heavy attack evasion. I really do not understand why they want to go this route. Why can it not be heavy attack evasion and just a plain evasion, guys? I really don't get why they want to steer the direction of combat into, I want to be more protective from my side instead of my back or from my front. But that's the direction they're going with the new earrings, guys. And I'm not sure if they're gonna like set this forward in the, maybe if we ever go to tier 3 here, they might actually set this forward completely over all of the sets. I'm not really sure, but yeah, that's the direction. And then you can see with the traits as well, back hit chance. So if you stand behind somebody, you have 160% more chance, or 160 points into chance of hitting them more from the back. Side hit chance. So if you walk on somebody on the side, you have more chance to hit him from the side. Heavy attack chance and critical hit chance. But all on the back or the side. Not on the front. So if you stand in front of a player and he's looking at you, you're basically not gonna get any increases. So you always want to start attacking from the side or from the back. It's kind of makes sense because, well, the backside should be more open to vulnerable spots in reality as well. But well, in reality, what am I talking about? But yeah, I find this really, really weird, guys. We got the brilliant regal earrings, wisdom with mana regen, and then front damage reduction 26. So taking less damage when somebody attacks you from the front. We got the earrings of forlorn elegance, dexterity, front evasion. So if somebody is attacking you from the front, you have more evasion that way, and a mana cost efficiency. Earrings of the glimmering dew, wisdom strength with side damage reduction and front endurance. So this was one that I was actually looking at, but I found like the side damage reduction was like, why is there side? I'm gonna stumble over this many times, guys. I don't get why they're going up this route. Like, they're only gonna make it harder on themselves to code this shit in, I find. But yeah, I'm not a coder, so I'm not really sure how hard it is, but being able to do more damage from the side because he's not being able to evade as much because he doesn't have side evasion, that it just doesn't make sense. Anyway, we got earrings of the primal foresight, wisdom perception, side evasion again, and then front heavy attack evasion, and then the gilded granite teardrops. And as you can see, I already have this one in my build: fortitude, strength, front damage reduction, and front endurance. So basically, how Minnie stated it when I told her, like, oh, you need to check out Questlog when, because there is a lot, the jewelry is on there, and you can actually see what is beneficial for you. I kind of stated, like, I'm probably gonna go for the, I think I first said I was going for Glimmering Dew, but I kind of meant these. Because Fortitude is good. Basically, with my stats, that would mean that I can finally go to 70 Wisdom and still 70 Strength. Because of the high, the high collision resistance that I'm going for and the high stun resistance, I'm basically missing out on a lot of stats. So giving me a couple extra stats, 10 stats in total, 5 Fortitude, 5 Strength, was actually really good because that brought me back to Wisdom. So yeah, these are the actual new earrings in the game, guys. Some of them you can get from crafting them with your dungeon tokens. Some of them you can get from the new dungeon. There is earrings that drop from Nebula, and there is also earrings that drop from arch bosses. I believe I haven't seen mine yet. I do believe mine are from an arch boss, but there's no information yet online where you can see where they drop from. Weirdly enough, Questlog has them, but you can't really database. Maybe items, materials, runes, food, artifacts, accessories, earrings. Maybe if I actually check it out, items, earrings. See, no available data yet, right? So all I can tell you is, well, we'll look in the game where a couple of these drop. Now, there is also a different change to your stats, guys. We can now go to 80 points in your stats. And as you can see, there is an actual bonus for having 80 points into one stat. For instance, if I go to, where was it? My cooldown build, I basically have 90 wisdom in here just to get like 130%. Still working on this cooldown build, guys, but 90, that means at 80, I get more mana and I get 3% more cooldown speed. For strength, this would be 450 extra health and 60 heavy attack chance. So more damage in there for strength. Really nice, right? For dexterity, which most people likely will go for, at least damage dealers, critical hit chance increased by 60 plus 9 bonus damage. Really, really good, guys. Like 9 bonus damage. Perception, you are gonna get more hit chance and more buff duration, so really good for PvP play. Being able to hit all your hits on enemy players. And then for fortitude, there's really no way to actually go beyond 60 endurance in the game right now, as I see it. I've tried it before, like on Questlog, trying to get the highest amount of endurance that's possible. And right now, I don't see any means to go beyond 106, above 60. So even getting to 80 is impossible right now in the game, or I might be wrong, but I think this is impossible. So at 80, we get 60 more endurance and heavy attack evasion. So yeah, really, really good. There are now stats available for getting 80 perks, because a lot of, like I said, a lot of the damage dealers, not sure. Yeah, a lot of the damage dealers, for instance, go to 70, 80, 90. If they're PvE builds, go to 90 dexterity, just to max out that damage that they can do, right? Because dexterity gives more damage than strength does in the game itself. Strength is more for your health pool, while dexterity is really more about the damage that you do. So yeah, for all the people that are at 80 or 90 or above 70, they will now get extra stats for those. So yeah, that is really, really nice, guys. Once we look at the Lawless Wilds, guys, we can see that the Gilded Granite Teardrops actually drop from Nebula. And then also the Bloodrite earrings drop from Nebula, right? So these are the only two earrings that I see so far that can drop from Nebula, along with all of the other accessories that can drop from there. Now, for the Greater Nebula Stones and the Nebula Stones in total, normally there were 2 vendors. Now there's only 1 vendor for this Greater Nebula Stone. So 1 exchange vendor. Then if we look at the co-op dungeons, and then Crypt of Augmentation, the new 4-man or the new 4-star dungeon that is in here, we can see that the earrings of Forlong Elegance drop from here, and then the Brilliant Regal earrings drop from here. So those are 2 more. And then the last 2, 1 will drop, well, from what I understand, 2 will drop from the arch bosses, guys. So yeah, we're gonna need to see which are boss. I'm not really sure. Can we see the arch bosses daily? Oh, Desert Overlord. Probably not gonna have any. Ice Cold Hearts. Doesn't look like there's one in there. And we got, nope, nothing here. Nothing here. That is weird. They said it was from the arch bosses, but it's not showing. Maybe it's not just showing the entire list of rewards that we might get from here. That might be possible as well, but as far as I understood it, it could be 1 dropped from arch bosses, but it's not showing me, guys. So yeah, 2 from Nebula, 2 from the co-op dungeon, and then I presume 2 from the new Nebula, the new arch bosses that are in the game, guys. So what else are we needing to look at? Well, the co-op dungeon, guys, we're gonna do that one in a different episode, and then also the story we're gonna do in a different episode. We also have a chicken right now, and the chicken is Fortune Stone. So yeah, let's claim these. Now these are fishing baits, as I understand it. Yeah, bait. Fortune Stone based bait, a golden bait received from the chicken during the event. Infused with a mysterious energy, it can be used to fish up fortune stones. Let's quickly go fish and see what that actually leads us to and what we can actually get from this. And then I do believe there is one more thing that I kind of need to look into. So, jump off the cliff here. towards the ocean, where we can actually fish. So I think we can go down here. Yeah. Would be really weird if we couldn't. There we go. Really nice. Let's swap on some bait. And based bait, fortune stone based. Let's see what we can get from these. It's probably gonna be for the new event. Yo! Should be a pretty easy fish. Let's try not to fail on camera like I usually do. Oh, come on. It should be one of the stones that we are picking up from our Amatoy expeditions. Amberjack. Ooh. It's a fish, but not a stone. So it's not 100% fortune stone based bait. Not 100%, guys. Normally with the fishing, every time we fish and we actually successfully reel it in, we always get something, but it doesn't seem to be the case for this one. Go like this. Try it again. And actually get something. Yeah, fortune stone and then a fish. So it's not 100% that you get fortune stones from these, but you can get fortune stones again to actually save up till the end of the event, guys. So we can actually get goodies from the end of the event. So there is no, as far as I understand, there's no NPC to trade these in. You're gonna need to wait till the event is over in 2 weeks, and then the amount that you collected, you will get a reward for that amount. Now, if you look at all the foods in my baggies, you can see that there is a lithograph book for it. So yeah, there's also new lithographs in the game, guys, for fishes and for food. So we got equipment, which we already knew, right? Equipment lithograph. Then we've got the cooking ones, and we got aquatic ones. So yeah, really nice rewards. A lot of stellarite. I already have like how much is it? It's a lot. It's dodge roll, the 99,000 that I have on me. So I have more than enough. But yeah, fishing index, that's nice. There's a couple more new fishes for me. Any more? Thought I did. Fishing, really? Hate it when there is one that is not red, but it's not. Ah, points acquired. So yeah, I'm getting some rewards from this. Really, really nice. But yeah, lithograph book, guys, for all different fishes in here. And then for 50 weapon mastery abyssal contract tokens. That is an expensive one. Culinary premium, collect 10 to complete it. I'm gonna add it anyway. And claim all of these. And claim. So yeah, more lithographs to go for, guys. More stuff to collect and actually get some rewards for it. Rewards aren't all that, I would say, but what do we got here? A title, Connoisseur of Charged Perfection, and then Flavor Alchemist is in here. We also got Adventurous Dining Table, a profile frame, that's pretty cool. Laszlo Top Class Angler, we got the Desert Fisher King, and the Ultimate Gourmet Chef. We got the Great Angler profile frame, that's pretty cool. And these are all the, yeah, the regular one that we already know. Yeah, pretty cool. And there's even the Master Angler Dentwerp Amatoy next to this one as well. So yeah, a bunch of goodies, guys. You can add them on your own list and get a lot of quality stellarite, like a lot. And it seems I already have 2 titles completed. So yeah, really, really cool. That is pretty cool as well. Yeah, I'm getting so much stuff. How much do I have? Hundreds of thousands, guys. All Things Workshop, definitely something I needed to look into, because this is also where we can craft earrings. Yes, so earrings for crafting. The Forlorn Elegance and then the Regal earrings, guys. We can craft. So I'm still missing where I can get my earrings from. So that basically means they're from arch bosses. Now they can also drop from Dimensional Trials. No, the Secret Dungeons. And then if we go to the highest events, yeah, Gilded Granite Teardrops and the Blood Bright earrings drop from this as well. Again, my earrings that I want for my biz build are not in here, meaning that basically they will drop from arch bosses, right? And then the last thing I probably am gonna look at today is the Lucky Pouch Expeditions, guys. Again, it is running for 2 weeks. So right now, plentiful Lucky Pouches have appeared all across Silicium. Find them, get your hands on some precious Solent. So there's Solent bonuses, world as the Catalyst adventurers have already set off in search of these pouches. You wouldn't want to miss out on such a golden opportunity, would you? Set out on Lucky Pouch Expedition now. What they mean with this is basically your mystic keys now give you pouches. So I'm gonna basically go to where I always do my run, the Shadow Temple, because there's like 8 spots of globes, of these mystic globes that spawn around this area. And this is also where I daily do my 5 keys. So this already looks a little bit brighter. Normally it's like a little white, little red thing or a yellow thing. Now it's actually a mystic globe. Who's shooting at me? Thank you. Let's see what we can get from this. So rare, abyssal, plentiful, lucky pouch. Inventory. Really? Please don't disturb me. I'm talking to the people. And gold bar. Woohoo! That was a lot. 100 million Solent. That's insane. So we have a chance on 10 million, 500,000, 250,000, and 50,000. That's kind of like the fishing event we had recently, where we could fish, and it was also like 10,000, 500,000, 250, and 50. But one gold bar is 100 million Solent, guys. That is insane. And we're getting 50,000 from this one. Really, really nice. This is why I also have been saving up all of my mystic keys. Because basically I want to max out on the amount of Solent I can get from this event. I was thinking, because it was pouches, that there might be more goodies in there. But it does seem like the main focus of the change into pouches instead of the mystic keys or the mystic portals is actually to get your hands on some Solent. So if I run around here, normally there's one that spawns over here. There's one that spawns on top of there. Got one over here again. That's pretty cool. Some extra Solent that you can get, guys. Of course, it's not going to be loosened. Great extraction stones, and a mystic portal has been detected. Now, the mystic portals should also give you the same. So let's check that out, right? And here we got another one here. So let's pick this one up. Here. Now, there is a possibility one spawning up top here. There's another one spawning there. There is another one spawning there. So this is the reason why I go through Shadow Temple, guys. There is a chance, yeah, you can see here, there's one spawning over here. There's another one spawning down below here. Like, there is so many that just spawn around the temple alone that it is insane to go anywhere else. So let's see if we can check out, because this is a mystic portal now, this is a higher tier, what we can actually get from these, right? Presume a little bit extra. A pouch, precious parchments. Yeah, it does seem like the rewards are the same. The only thing increasing in the rewards is basically the plentiful pouch. Use these, and we're getting 600,000 Solent from these. And there we go, guys. This was basically all of the patch notes. Now, there is some more in-depth in the patch notes. Something that I cannot show you is that the owners of the castle, the owners of that win the siege battle, now every 3 weeks there will be an inter-server siege battle between the owners of the castles, guys. So the reward is a bunch more loosened that they can get from there. Basically, 25% of all the loosened in their pools get put together, and then the winner gets like a giant pot of that, and then the others get some upgrade stones and a bunch of rewards behind it, as far as I can see. But yeah, being the owner of the castle right now is even gonna bring you more loosened than you already had before, if you can win that siege battle, that inter-server siege battle, guys. So yeah, definitely worth going for the castle or fighting a little bit harder than you already were. And I think so far, I think we've seen all of the small changes, the small events that are going on right now. You can basically paint your Amatoy as well, but that's like really something I'm not really that interested in. For me personally, there might be people that are really, really interested in it, but for me, it's kind of like a niche thing, right? But yeah, that's gonna be it for my my overview on the update, guys, on everything that is new. Like I said, in the next episode, we are gonna look at the new tier 4 dungeon that is in the game right now. Definitely gonna take a look at that. And then the episode after that, we apparently have a continuation or an interlude in the actual storyline. So it's definitely worth looking into that one as well. As for this episode, I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you want to see more of my Let's Play or my Codex runs here in Throne and Liberty, guys, or any other game that I might be playing on my channel, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.